I'm here to meet with a pair of engineers who have recently just set up their own company. In fact, it was just 6 weeks ago. Let's go and meet with Dave and Bob. February the 3rd, 2014. Bob, what happened that day?
It was rather an interesting day. It began in Tesco's car park in Wolverhampton, where we quickly took some cheques to the bank in order to pay our solicitor and rent deposit deed and start trading as Midlands Components Limited.
So February the 3rd was the first day of the business?
It was the day that we picked up the keys at the estate agents, yes.
And we're now 6 weeks on. What's happened in those 6 weeks?
In those 6 weeks we've started trading. We installed two Victor new CNC machines, a new compressor, a new shadowgraph, a new CNC saw, and we've started trading. We're on our 47th job today.
And you've got 10,000 square feet here.
That's right.
Two high-performance CNC lathes. The business started 6 weeks ago.
Yes.
How was that funded? How did you go about the finance? Tell us a little bit about that.
We first of all, we invested seed capital, myself and my partner Dave Hayes. We each funded £50,000 into a startup capital fund. We approached Finance for Industry about the financing of the machines, and we were very successful in getting some government help in terms of the regional growth fund, which gave us a significant contribution towards the machines.
So the regional growth fund, how did that work? Can you explain?
The Regional Growth Fund worked along the lines that as we were a new start-up business, completely new, we started up from scratch, we employed now 6 people, which was part of the deal that we would be employing people as a new start-up business.
So now you've got the machine tools into the machine shop. Why did you go for Victor?
We went for Victor for a number of reasons. First of all, the reliability of the machines. They're simply the best machines on the market for our particular application. We wanted machines that would be able to supply the variety of components that we're looking at for aerospace, for oil and gas, and for the power generation industry.
Because most new companies would start in a very small premises, maybe with used machine tools, you've gone straight for a Y-axis lathe, which gives you the edge over your other engineers in the area?
It's a chance and it's a risk. I accept that, but we wanted to employ the best machines available, to do the job right from day one, and grow the business in the correct way without the thought of moving in the next few years.
5 years' time, we've got 10,000 square feet here. Will it be full of machine tools?
I hope so, yes.
Will they be Victors?
There'll certainly be Victor's consideration, yes.
I've picked the Y-axis machine because of its flexibility and how versatile it is, plus the build-up quality and the service backup was second to none.
So you've had experience with Victor in the past?
Over 15 years experience with Victor using their machines, and I've found for what we're doing it's the best type of machine.
And this Y-axis machine, you've got a component there. What is that you've machined?
There was a car that we had to try out the machine when we first had one. I designed it up and then programmed it and then run it through the machine, actually on the lathe. And
so that in some ways you could look at that part and think a lot of it could be done on a milling machine, but I suppose with the Y-axis that gives you the flexibility to do the milling on there. Looks a bit like a Freddie Flintstone car, is that right?
Yeah, that was the basics of it. Like just a plaything to say, yes, this machine is capable of doing this, and this is where we are.
And are you going to machine Wilma and various other characters from the show in time?
Probably in time. If I get a bit more time, probably yes. But
you might need an X200mm turn for that. You never know.
You never know. You never know what's around the corner.
So this is the Y-axis one. So you've got the compound.
Dual compound slide.
So yourself and Dave are co-directors. How do you know each other?
We met about 2 years ago. And David got considerable, maybe 17 years experience in the oil and gas industry. I came from an aerospace, oil and gas background, and it was logical that we decided that we wanted to do something together in terms of running a business. We knew that there was a particular niche in the subcontract world, and we're aiming to fulfill that.
And you're both very hands-on as well. It's not just, you don't have differing roles, you have the same roles, you do everything.
In a new business startup, we can't afford to be anything else other than hands-on. So yes, we do everything, absolutely everything, top to bottom.
And with the Regional Growth Fund, you've already got 2 employees in the machine shop. You mentioned 6, so you're currently looking for more, or you'll be looking for more over?
Yes, we've recruited 2 more people who'll be starting at the beginning of April. And then with a successful loading on the machines, we're planning another investment about mid-year of 2014, so that we can employ another 4 people.
And obviously all this depends on work. Customers, you've got new customers. There must be new customers. How many have you got? And obviously they're pleased with what you're doing so far. How are you going to grow your customer base?
We're going to grow our customer base by delighting customers. That stems from supplying the right quality at the right cost and delivering on time. We know that's very, very important to our customers, and that's what we aim to deliver.